It took under 10 minutes to make over $10,000 in profit from one TikTok. That's absolutely absurd. It doesn't even sound real. Craziest part about this is it was done with a freaking phone charger. It has literally never been easier to make money on TikTok. Thanks to TikTok's new feature, you can now earn commission for promoting products on their platform. This strategy is called TikTok Shop Affiliate, and this is how the guy made the money. Let's take a look at the video.
If you guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your phone while you're driving and looking for directions or anything like that, then you need to check out what I found. I found this really nice phone holder and charger that clips onto your dash or even clips onto your vent, and it's literally the price of a Chipotle burrito.
I know what you're probably thinking. That's absurd. That simple video didn't make that much money. There's no way. I understand why you might think that. As you guys can see, this video only got 740,000 views and has already done $47,000 in revenue. I believe this product has somewhere between a 15 and 20% commission right now. So technically it's a little under $10,000, but that makes a better YouTube title. Point is, any of you watching this can create that video right here. Super simple. The guy's just sitting in the car and then talking about the product, which is actually a great product, by the way. That's another little tip. If you sell products you actually like and use, chances are they're going to sell well because other people like and use them too. Anyways, we look at the data here. You guys can see that this was no money spent on ads and all from free traffic on TikTok's platform. That's the crazy thing about TikTok shop videos, because even without spending any money on advertising, TikTok wants people to shop on their platform, so it's going to boost videos like this by default. These numbers are absolutely insane, and props to this guy. But now let's actually go ahead and break down why this video went viral and replicate it for ourselves. All right, so if we replay the first few seconds of the video, you guys can see he uses a super satisfying little peel off section as the hook of the video. The hook is the first few seconds of your video, and this is by far the most important part of your entire TikTok. You gotta remember, the people on TikTok have the attention span of a goldfish, okay? You need something that is gonna get their brain to watch your video over any other video that they could just keep scrolling and watching. People love satisfying content, you know. I'll admit it, I watch it sometimes. Just that extra like 1 second of them watching him peel that off is enough to get them to stick around and at least get past that first second of the video. Takeaway here is to do something creative at the start of the video that just gets attention. That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. So he starts with that, and let's hear what he actually says after.
If you guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your phone while you're driving and looking for directions or anything like that, then you need to check out what I found.
Okay guys, so a few things to break down there. Number one is just the setting. He's in the car. He just looks like a regular guy that, you know, appears trustworthy. It also feels super relatable, like you're on the phone with this guy and he's just telling you what he has to say. It doesn't feel super salesy yet. He's relating to a problem that people have every day, like if you're trying to hold your phone, look at the directions while you're driving. Yeah, that can be annoying. And then bang, as you're gonna see in this next clip, he's about to propose a solution to said problem.
I found this really nice phone holder and charger that clips onto your dash or even clips onto your vent, and it's literally the price of a Chipotle burrito.
So here's the solution part. He introduces the product that, you know, ultimately is going to be linked on the TikTok. The important part is that he shows why it's a good solution. He shows how you can use the product. And then another really good thing is that he adds the price factor. He compares it to a Chipotle burrito, which everyone knows is probably like 12, 15 bucks. Lately, low-key, Chipotle's gotten expensive. I just paid like 20 bucks for a bowl yesterday. Anyways, by taking the actual monetary value of the product and comparing it to something simple like a Chipotle burrito, makes it seem like a no-brainer, because instead of just buying a Chipotle burrito one day, you could have a product that will be functional for years. Last part of the video, very good call to action to buy it on his link on the TikTok shop, because remember, you gotta get people to click on your link to buy the product or you're not gonna get paid.
And like I said, it's literally the price of a Chipotle burrito, and I know you have some TikTok coupons to get it for even cheaper, so check it out while you can. I added the link right here.
So that was the viral video, and in a second here, I'm actually gonna be filming a TikTok and showing you guys how to recreate this video so you can post it yourselves and try to get the same result. Now, let's actually go ahead and reverse engineer this process and figure out exactly how this guy got to this point and recorded this video. So first things first, he actually had to find this product, right? A great way of finding products is on this research tool called Calodata. Check this out. You can see how much revenue a product is generating, and it's actually insane. This constantly updates every single week, and you can also check out all of the videos related to the product. A few things to look for when you're picking a product. You need to see yourself and be able to envision how you're going to create content for the product. product. You're a college student, you're probably not going to be able to sell a mom's baby product very well. Whereas if you have a car, you're probably going to be able to sell this car charger pretty easily. Keep that in mind. And the other main thing is you want to make sure there's a high commission on the product. Personally, I like to shoot for 15% as the bare minimum when I'm promoting a product, because if I sell $10,000 worth of this thing, I want to be taking home at least $1,500, if not more than that. You're selling a product with only 5% commission. You have to sell a ton of those bad boys if you want to make any real money. Obviously, that video with the car charger went super viral and made this guy a ton of money. A great strategy that you can do on TikTok Shop is just recreate what's already worked. This is something I've done for years, and this is common in social media in general, not just TikTok Shop. If something goes viral once, chances are it'll go viral again. I'm actually going to do that strategy now and recreate this viral video that we just broke down together. Got the charger in the car already, so I'm going to see you guys out there. All right, guys, we're in the whip. Hair look good. No better thing to do after a workout than start making some TikToks, making some money. So let's get into it. Just like I showed you guys in the product research section, we're gonna be doing this car phone holder device. A little tip you guys can do if you're trying to recreate content, you can have the video downloaded to your phone so you can just like go in and out of the app. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna copy it word for word exactly, but basically I'm just gonna be taking inspiration from the hook of the video and then kind of free flowing from there. But anyways, if you guys remember, the hook of that video was like a little satisfying thing where he took off the plastic for the product. Unfortunately, I don't have that anymore because I already started using the product for videos. We gotta get a little creative, but the idea of doing a little satisfying clip at the start is kind of what I want to replicate here. So what I'm kind of thinking is this has like a little suction cup. Ugh, it's kind of dirty. Words wise, I'm going to copy the start pretty much the exact same as him. So let's see how that looks. Nah, not satisfying enough. Sometimes this takes like 5 tries before you get the right clip, but focus on your hooks because the hook's the most important part of the video. If you nail the hook and people stay and watch, that's your best shot at going viral. So we're gonna put in some work here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, low-key. I like it because we can't completely copy it, but a little stick, but people like that. It's satisfying. Later we'll go in and actually edit this to make it even like faster and perfectly paced, just like the original video. But now I'm gonna start recording the segments after that he did. So let's go back and take a look at the video he made. If you guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your phone and trying to look, my arm is shaky just because we hit a workout just before this, so it's hard to record right now. All right, taking it again. If you guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your phone and try and looking at the right. You guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your... Bro. If you guys are anything like me and you hate having to hold your phone and look at directions or anything like that while you're driving, then you need to check out this thing I found. All right, boom, we got the clip, finally. It took like 5 tries, but that's how it goes sometimes. I found this super nice phone holder and charger that you can stick with this suction cup anywhere in your car. The craziest thing about this is that it was literally the price of a Chipotle burrito. Alright, so first part's looking good. As you guys saw, we took a lot of inspiration from that other video. Now I'm going to kind of freeball it and do it my way. The main reason that the people stayed is always going to be in that hook, right? And we basically copied the hook as best as we can. Now I'm going to just get a little bit more salesy here and try to close the video with people getting to buy. These things go for like 30 bucks on Amazon, so I don't even know. If you want to grab one of these things for your car while it's still on sale, make sure to check it out on the TikTok shop. All right, guys, I think that's good for the clips. I'm going to just go ahead and go into the editor now and basically show you guys how I do it because right now it's pretty raw. Probably wouldn't go viral. All right, so let's start with the main clip. This is going to be the most important part. I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'm going to speed it up too. Let's see how this looks. All right, so I think the sped up is good here because it like... you get the satisfying click and then you can get the quick satisfaction of seeing it stick to the windshield. So now I'm gonna cut, I cut it off there and now I'm gonna edit it so it looks perfect and kind of smooth into me actually talking. I like to get really specific with it. Like the faster in between each cut you can do, I've noticed the better it is just because there's no friction and super fast paced. Boom, cut that. I start recording, but it's like a little delayed. So like that's where I'll cut out the second or like 0.2 seconds literally. Maybe even more. Basically just go through the whole video and do this for every single clip. Boom, there we go. The clips are now edited. The last thing we gotta do is actually add some text on top of the video. This part we are gonna take some inspiration from that original video because he says, I can't be the only one to hate this. We're gonna go ahead and copy that. Same exact text just to give us the best chance of replicating the original video. Can't be the only note to hate this. Nah, let's fix this. The craziest thing about this is that it was literally the price of a Chipotle burrito. All right, there we go. put it in the same place. All right, so he just has it for the first 2 clips. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. All right, there we go. Let's center it a little bit, make it a bit bigger. Now, boom, we have the exact same hook as the other video pretty much, so hopefully this one goes viral. So following this strategy, we're gonna go ahead and copy the exact same caption as the other video. So I literally just copy pasted it from the video just now, and boom, we're gonna add that. The only thing I'm gonna change is that I like to add some hashtags. So for this one, we can put like car gadget, phone holder. There we go. It's a solid caption. Now for the cover, if you want, you can add like a little banner on the cover, but I usually don't because it doesn't really matter. People aren't usually going on your page and looking for the videos. It's usually because it comes on their For You page. That being said, it only takes a few seconds, so you can do it if you want, but I personally don't. Last thing you want to do is obviously just go here and add the product. So we're going to go ahead and add more products and find it. When you're picking the product and there's different variations of it, what I like to do is search for number 1, what has the most amount sold, because that gives more trust to the customer. This one on the top is obviously the best deal for the customer, but we're making $1 less than this listing, and this one has more sold, so we're going to add this one instead. And just like that, we're done. We made a whole video, and basically all you have to do on this account, let's say you're running this product, is do that same video, obviously not the exact same video, but similar ones, over and over and over again until one eventually pops. I hope that recording and editing process showed you that any of you guys can do this. The overall concept of TikTok Shop is pretty simple, but it's not easy. The main thing is that you actually need to be putting in the work to create the content every single day. As long as you stay consistent and keep focusing on making great videos, eventually you'll hit that one that pops off and makes you a ton of money. I actually was helping my roommate with his own TikTok shop. This week alone, he's done over $10,000 in profit, which is actually insane. I just released a full case study breaking down his page and how he grew it. That whole interview is inside the Talk Plug course, which you can find in the description. If you're gonna put in the work every day to make these TikToks, this course is everything you need to get you there and make sure that it works in the long term. That being said, guys, I hope you got a lot of value from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and I will see you guys inside the course. Peace.